5 ways to double your money. Doubling your money is a badge of honor often used as bragging right at parties and around the Thanksgiving dinner table. Spurious promises to double one's money can also be made by overzealous advisors or worse, scamsters and fraudsters. Perhaps the urge to double one's money comes from deep in our investor psychology, the risk-taking part of us that loves the quick buck when it comes to effort to do so. However, two critical elements that are interrelated need to be considered: time and risk. This refers both to your investing time horizon and risk tolerance, as well as the attributes of the investment itself, such as the time it might take for the investment to double, which in turn is a function of the riskiness of the investment. Time horizon and risk tolerance. Your investing time horizon is an extremely important determinant of the amount of investment risk you can handle and is generally dependent on your age and investment objectives. For example, a young professional likely has long investment horizon, so they can take on a significant amount of risk because time is on their side when it comes to bouncing back from any losses. But if they're saving to buy a house within the next year, in that case the risk tolerance will be low because they cannot afford to lose much capital in the event of a sudden market correction, which could their primary investment objective, buying a house. Likewise, conventional investing strategy suggests that people in or near retirement should have their funds deployed in safe investments like bond and bank deposits. But in an era of extremely low interest, many of the losses of purchasing power, inflation, and addition, a retired individual in their 60s with a decent pension, so a mortgage or other liabilities would probably have a reasonable amount of risk tolerance. Let's now turn to the time and risk attributes of an investment itself. An investment that has the potential to double your money in a year or two is undoubtedly more exciting than one that may do so in 20 years. The issue here is that an existing high growth investment will almost certainly be far more volatile than a steady Eddy type of investment.